Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here, right on time. District administrators, Principal Gallagher, Keene High School administrators and teachers, parents, and most of all, students. Good evening and welcome to the 17th Annual Special Recognition Night ceremony at Keene High School. It is really nice to have a full audience here tonight, as the past two versions of this special night have been either partially or fully remote. My name is Mike Atkins, and along with Assistant Principal Alex Bond, our coordinator of tonight's proceedings. I would like to recognize Alex for all her hard work in helping pull tonight's ceremony together. Thank you, Alex. I would also like to start by thanking our teachers and coaches who are here tonight to help present awards. We really appreciate you being here. Thank you. Next, just one short order of business. In the unlikely event of an evacuation, please take a moment and locate the nearest exits. In the event of emergency, please exit the auditorium in the building, and we will reassemble outside the front of the school, and the exits are here. This evening, we will present some of our school's top academic and program awards as we recognize excellence from members of our student body. This includes our number 3 academically ranked student, Mr. Aiden Fouth. Just like many high schools, the number 1 and 2 ranked students have their roles in the graduation ceremonies. At Keene High School, we honor our number 3 ranked student by asking them to MC the special recognition ceremony. Aiden is the son of Mari and Jim Fouth of Keene and will be attending St. Lawrence University in the fall. Please welcome Aiden to the podium.
Good evening. It's an honor to help recognize the accomplishments of my peers. I'm especially honored to be here speaking in front of you all, as this is the first time in 3 years this event is being conducted in person. Yet both the COVID pandemic itself and its repercussions still persist. Many challenges have arisen this year surrounding what it's like to have an uninterrupted year of school once more. Students and staff have grappled with finding a new equilibrium in the aftermath of so much upheaval. It's reasonable to say that just making it through this year is a huge accomplishment. The students being recognized tonight not only endured but excelled in the face of a myriad of challenges, many beyond the pandemic. These students have helped lead the school to truly take ownership of their high school experience, making Keene High their own and striving for their highest goals and aspirations. The Keene High community wasn't defined by its struggles, but continued to create many positive, lasting experiences this year. The resiliency of all Keene High students, including those being recognized tonight, are an inspiration and have been instrumental in making this year worthwhile. I now invite you all to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, Mr. Michael Atkins will now present the Smith College Book Award.
Thank you, and just let me take one moment. I did forget to remind everybody, if you could just turn your phone on vibrate, just so we don't have phones ringing. Thank you, I appreciate that. The Smith College Book Award is given to an outstanding junior who exemplifies the academic achievement, leadership qualities, and concern for others that characterize the thousands of women who have graduated from Smith College. This year's Smith College Book Award goes to Ellie Fedrizzi.
Mr. Ryan Bowden will now present the Dartmouth Book Award.
Dartmouth Book Award. The Dartmouth Book Award is given to a junior who shows strength of character, intellectual curiosity, and continued academic growth. The Dartmouth Book Award is being presented to Sam Timmer.
Mr. Ryan Bowden and Ms. Shannon Summer will present the St. Michael's Book Award.
St. Michael's College Book Award for academic achievement with a social conscience. The St. Michael's College Book Award seeks to recognize students who exhibit the characteristics of an ideal St. Michael's student. The book award is given each year to one female and one male student. The criteria for nominations include: the students must be juniors in high school and must receive the award in their junior year. The students must attain mostly A's and B's in honors and AP classes and are inductees of the National Honor Society or an equivalent honors organization. The students must demonstrate a sustained and sincere commitment to community service, issues of peace and justice, and concern for others.
This year's recipients of the St. Michael's College Book Award are Sam Timmer and Kenzie Waterman.
Mr. Stacy Messiah will present the Brown University Book Award.
Good evening. Brown University honors a junior whose best combines academic excellence with clarity in written and spoken expression. The Brown Book Award is presented to Delilah Hathaway.
Next, I will present the Rensselaer Medal. Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, in conjunction with high schools around the country, has awarded the Rensselaer Medal to promising secondary school students who have distinguished themselves in mathematics and science for more than 100 years. The medal has two purposes: to recognize the superlative academic achievement of high school students and to motivate students toward careers in science, engineering, and technology. The recipient of the Rensselaer Medal is guaranteed a merit scholarship with a value of $120,000, $30,000 per year for 4 years if they are accepted and enroll at Rensselaer. This year's Rensselaer Medal is awarded to Elliot Murray. Next, Ms. Delage will present the Alfred University Book Award.
Good evening. Alfred University offers a scholarship to a junior high school student who is taking a course of study that is college preparatory in scope and has been nominated as being extraordinary. This recipient has demonstrated a character that exemplifies an individual that is inspired by others. They are viewed as a leader who embraces academic exploration and seeks to grow by participating in a community that values diversity, creativity, and independent thinking. Alfred University believes this student possesses the positive attitude, academic initiative, and social awareness that embodies true Saxton spirit. As an Alfred University scholar, they will be eligible for a scholarship renewable each year of undergraduate study in the amount of $18,000 to $30,000, depending on the major. It is our distinct pleasure to inform you that Cutler Anselm Allen has been selected Alfred University Scholar recipient. In recognition of Cutler's accomplishment, he will be provided with a book, A Walk Across America, written by a 1973 alumni, Peter Jenkins. I would like to invite Dr. Gallagher back to the podium, or to the podium.
Good evening. I have the honor tonight to begin two presentations. The first is with the National Merit Scholarship winners. The second will be the St. Paul Summer School attendees. Each year, the National Merit Scholarship Corporation conducts an academic competition for recognition and college scholarships. High school students enter these programs as juniors by taking and scoring highest in their state on the PSAT and MSQT, as well as meeting other entry requirements. Of the 1.5 million students who took the PSATs in 2016, that was before the pandemic, only 50,000 qualify for recognition in the National Merit Scholarship Program. These students are considered to be high performers who have demonstrated outstanding academic potential. This year, we have our own KHS senior who is a national finalist. Let's say congratulations to Elizabeth Stanish. The following students are the juniors that have been named as National Merit Program semifinalists. After I read the names, the students should come up to receive their certificates. Please join me in celebrating the outstanding accomplishments of Elizabeth Downing, Hayden Fay, Elliot Murray, and Jonathan Walton. Okay, on to the St. Paul's folks. The Advanced Studies program at St. Paul's School in Concord, New Hampshire, was established in 1957 to provide talented high school juniors with a challenging educational opportunity that would not otherwise be available to them. Out of the approximately 600 applicants from 75 schools in the state, only 50% of the students are accepted to this rigorous and esteemed program. Accepted students spend 5 weeks completing advanced level work in a course of studies, an English course, and a writing workshop. This year, Keene High is excited to be able to recognize the students that will be attending St. Paul's this summer. I ask that each student comes forward as I read their names and the programs that they'll be studying so that we may honor this accomplishment. Please hold your applause until I get all the names done, please. Jack Barker, Astronomy. Sheridan Harville, After the Rally program. Alexander Hoffer, Engineering, and Lindsay Marshall, International Relations and Global Studies. Congratulations.
Good luck.
Alexandra, congratulations. Thank you. Good luck. You and me. I am bringing Mr. Atkins back up. Yes? That's what it says.
Thank you. I have the honor of presenting 3 Science Department awards this evening. I will call each student up one at a time and embarrass them. The first student, Mr. Aiden Fouth. Right here. One of Aiden's teachers wrote, "A leader in the classroom and an exceptional chemistry student." Another teacher wrote, "One of the most impressive students I have ever had in field ecology." Aiden has taken a wide range of science courses while at Keene High School, including AP Biology, AP Physics and Chemistry, honors level Chemistry, Bio, and Studio Trig and Physics, as well as Earth and Space, as well as field ecology. Congratulations, Aiden, and good luck at St. Lawrence University next year. Next, please come up. Miss Astoria Fox. One of Astoria's teachers wrote, "Tori has expressed a desire to use her extraordinary art connected with science to communicate with others." Another teacher wrote, "She earned the highest score in AP Environmental Science on every single assessment. She attended every out-of-school enrichment that I offered. She goes above and beyond in everything she does." Tori has taken AP Physics along with the AP Environmental Science, as well as honors Chemistry, honors Biology, and honors Earth and Space. Congratulations, Tori. I have a gift for you as well. Congratulations. And thirdly, Miss Emma Burr. Congratulations. One of Emma's teachers wrote, "It is a privilege to work with Emma. She is inquisitive and strives to prepare herself each and every day." Another teacher wrote, "Emma does fabulous work. I appreciate her positive attitude and willingness to collaborate." Emma has taken AP Physics and AP Biology, along with honors Chem, honors Biology, and honors Studio Trig Physics. Congratulations, Emma, and well done. Your teachers wish you all the best in the future.
Mrs. Sarah Downing will present the Jonathan Daniels Award on behalf of the Social Studies Department.
Good evening. Each year, the Jonathan Daniels Award is presented to a student from Keene High who has combined outstanding academic achievement with a dedication to social studies during their time at school. The student exhibits a sincere passion for the social sciences as observed by the school's social studies department. The first recipient, we have two, has been described by teachers as possessing a strong work ethic, an open-minded attitude, and a commitment to learning. The student consistently works with peers in an honest way, demonstrating great integrity both in and out of the classroom. During their academic career here, this individual has earned 5.5 credits in the social studies department, demonstrating a deep passion for a variety of topics. Her commitment to understanding issues from multiple points of view helps to engage others in a meaningful class discussion. In the spirit of this award, this year's first recipient is committed to helping others and improving the lives of everyone around her. She will attend West Point starting later this month, majoring in economics and engineering. The Social Studies Department is pleased to announce the first recipient of the 2022 Jonathan Daniels Award to Anna Hennigan. The second recipient of the Jonathan Daniels Award has demonstrated not only a commitment to academics, but strength of character as well. Teachers describe this individual as consistently going above and beyond on all coursework and school-wide endeavors. As a social studies scholar, this determined young woman has earned 5.5 credits over the course of her academic career here. As a student, she is passionate about her education, always looking to expand her knowledge so she can understand everything more deeply, using her academic career as a vehicle to explore political issues that affect the KHS community and beyond. She is a champion of civil liberties and is willing to use her voice to help lift up those who need it. Our second recipient will attend the Mount Holyoke School this fall to study journalism. The Social Studies Department is also pleased to announce the second recipient of the 2022 Jonathan Daniels Award to Kara McLaughlin.
Now for the World Language Department Awards. Mrs. Marilise Riley will present the French Book Award, Ms. Nan Hyde will present the Chinese Book Award, and Ms. Suzanne Charles will present the Spanish Book Award.
All right, so bonjour, or bonsoir. So in order to receive the French Book Award, eligible students must show an A for all French classes, like every semester. They must also show great interest in the culture and language by being active in the French club and in other ways also. This student stands out in many ways. She started French in St. Joseph's School in Keene, then she went directly to French 3, then French for Honors at Keene High. In 2021, she enrolled in the ELO program, thank you for ELO programs, to continue her French studies and take the AP French exam this year. This amazing student juggled her academic priorities with her extracurricular activities with the MoCo Cinderella, which was just this weekend, Nostalgia, the Clue Play, concerts and music, the Festival of Music, all that. Her energy and enthusiasm for French is amazing and catching. She took also the French National Exam Level 4 and ended with an honor award, and she is number 12 in the nation for French. And she intends to continue French at Yale University, where she will continue her studies. We wish her bonne chance, and that is Elizabeth Stanish. So I must say, I'm in heaven right now because I have my 2 French students, and then I've got Aiden, who's in my advisory. So I'm very happy. So, of course, I have 2 recipients for the French Book Award. There was no way I could give only 1 award. These 2 students are equally deserving. The student stands out in many ways. She also started French in St. Joseph's School in Keene. She went directly to French 3, then French 4 honors at Keene High, like Elizabeth. In 2021, she enrolled in the same ELO program to prepare the AP French exam, which they just took a few weeks ago. This amazing student juggled her academic priorities with her extracurricular activities. She was the president of the French club and other clubs, I believe student council, am I wrong? And other clubs. She was very active in the art department, won many prizes there. You have to see her art. Her drawings are amazing. Her energy and enthusiasm for French helped the French club and all the younger students to find a place where they felt recognized and appreciated. She helped in the international festival several times in Keene, and she was very helpful to me. So she took the French national exam, also level 4, and ended with a merit award, which is very difficult. She intends to continue French at Dartmouth College, where she will continue her studies. We wish her bonne chance, and that is Tori Fox.
Good evening, everyone. 你好. 你好. It's with great honor and excitement for me to announce these students from our World Language Department. This student is very kind, bright, respectful, and diligent, who loves to learn Chinese language and culture with incredible passion and enthusiasm. She has taken Mandarin Chinese from level 1 to 4 and has done an excellent job in learning. In class, she's always on top and a great role model for her class. She enjoys sharing her ideas in class discussions and activities with her fluent Chinese. She loves to read. We talk about Amy Tan's The Joyla Club, Yuhua's To Live. She's also a fast learner, but it comes with her great effort and diligent work. I'm very pleased to see the cheerful atmosphere she brought to class and the good influence she has on her classmates. She's also the president of the Chinese Club. She helped me organize from the weekly club meeting to host the annual Chinese New Year celebration. She has demonstrated her great leadership and did an amazing job in her role. Another area that deserves mention is her personality. She is personable with everyone she meets, not only in the classroom, but also in the Chinese club. She's always willing to help and work with her peers. What has really impressed me is that the students feel very comfortable to work with her. When they speak with her, she listens to everything they say and nicely tells them her thoughts with encouragement. These qualities are deeply rooted in her kind personalities, which reflect her family life and upbringing. Finally, as her Chinese teacher, I want to tell her, I'm so proud of you for your accomplishment in learning Chinese. 一起go, 一起爱 is one of my favorite Japanese phrases, which means once in a lifetime encounter. I value all of the great times we have worked together. Thank you for everything. You are very special and one unforgettable student. I will miss your sweet smile, which is really healing and heartwarming. I will miss your beautiful Chinese dance, which we always dance together at the Chinese New Year celebration. I guess next year I will dance alone and think of you. So good luck with your next step as you attend Keene State College to study early childhood development. My best wishes are always for you and your bright future. So this year, the book award for Mandarin Chinese goes to Sophia Bates.
All right, so you're not a world language teacher if you don't start by saying buenas noches. Okay. I'm pleased to be here tonight to celebrate and recognize an outstanding world language student who's excelled in Spanish courses throughout her time at Keene High School. Learning a new language takes time, it takes energy, lots of attention, and most importantly, you have to be willing to take risks and make mistakes in order to develop your skills. This student has what I would call the perfect blend of all of these attributes. She's hardworking, but she's not overbearing. She's always closely listening and picking up on the details of language, and then attempting to use that information to express herself. She's an excellent listener, not only to me and her teachers, but her classmates as well. She approaches class with a positive attitude, questions that move our learning forward for everyone, and always a smile. But perhaps her biggest accomplishment that shows her true language proficiency is she is funny in Spanish. And that is really hard to do. As a language teacher, we understand that. To have humor in a second language takes skill. I'm going to miss her very much next year. I have enjoyed teaching her this year and having her in my advisory for 4 years. So please help me congratulate this year's Spanish Book Award recipient, Mia Brown.
Representing the mathematics department, Ms. Caitlin Taft will present the departmental awards will now present the, wait. For math, yeah. There was a typo, I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, yeah. Good evening. Got to keep it together. I'm going to miss everybody next year. Each year, the mathematics department chooses 3 students who have excelled in their mathematical career over their 4 years at Keene High School. This comes with a certificate and a small monetary award to help with purchasing textbooks next year. I cannot tell you what an honor it is to present these awards tonight to 3 most deserving students, all of which I've had the pleasure to currently have in class. Whew, okay. Uh-oh, okay, first one, sorry. This is intense. Okay, gotta keep it together. Okay, the first award I am pleased to present to Emma Schmidl-Gagne. Yes. You can take it back. The following are words written by her beloved IM teacher, Tracy Trencali, who could not be here tonight, but I agree with everything that she said. There are so many reasons why Emma is more than deserving of this award. She has an unwavering work ethic. Emma always completed every assignment with care and was willing to make corrections in order to improve her knowledge and skills. Her willingness to work with and help her peers made her an invaluable asset during her tenure as an IMP student. Emma's commitment to not only her learning, but also to help others learn, have allowed her to blossom into a skilled math student. It has been inspiring to watch Emma transform from a freshman who questioned her mathematical abilities to a senior who will graduate with 7 math credits under her belt. You are amazing, Emma. Congratulations. The next award, I am happy to present to Danielle Petit. I met Danny this year in my calculus class, and he stood out quickly as a hardworking student eager to learn mathematics. He frequently articulated mathematical concepts clearly and correctly, which showed his deep understanding of the material. He is humble and continually strives to be a stronger mathematics student. He often asks questions about concepts beyond the realm of the course, as he had read something or saw it in a video. It never gets old when your students want to know more about your beloved content area. Danny would often ask questions involving how to get better at mathematics, but he already possesses the characteristics of someone who is great at mathematics. He works hard, is collaborative, seeks more knowledge, and is interested in how things connect. He is a mathematician. I am so thankful to have gotten to know Danny this year and know he will achieve great success in the engineering field. Congratulations, Danny.
Thank you.
The final math department award I am proud to present to Aiden Fowle. I have been privileged enough to have Aiden in 3 classes throughout his mathematical career here at Keene High School. In these classes, assessments usually have a component where students explain in words various concepts as well as their thought process for solving a problem. Aiden's explanations were extremely thorough, almost to a fault, and I knew how deeply he understood the material and how things connected. He was often one of the last ones to finish, but this showed the degree of his understanding. He had a deep conceptual knowledge, and he was explaining these concepts from soup to nuts. Several times when reading his work, I thought, that's exactly what I would say. So thank you, Aiden, for being as thorough as I am. Aiden is a phenomenal mathematician and a phenomenal human, always there when a fellow classmate had a question, explaining things so that they understood. It was clear he enjoyed helping others as much as he enjoyed doing mathematics. Aiden will be missed here at Keene High School and especially in my classes, but I know he's going on to do great things. Congratulations, Aiden, and thank you for all of your mathematics.
Mr. Derry and Mrs. Armstrong will present the English Department Award by grade.
I didn't get the word until the last minute that I could have put the books all up here. Joining us is Ms. McLaughlin as well. So first of all, congratulations to all of the award winners, and second, congratulations, seniors. The English Book Award winners are selected based on a range of criteria. We look for inquisitive minds, strong writers, and analytical readers. We look for students who take academic risks and are motivated not by pursuing a grade, but by pursuing a vision. We look for the future storytellers, poets, and philosophers who will shape the world through their language and thinking. The writer Zora Neale Hurston once said, "There are years that ask questions and years that answer." The last few years have been years of questions. We hope that our award winners will begin to help us find some answers. Each year, English teachers select a student or two from each grade level who best embodies what it takes not just to be successful in English, but to use the skills taught in English to create something new. Each of our winners this year was recognized by a nominating teacher and agreed upon by the department as a whole. In explaining their reasoning for these nominations, the nominating teachers spoke to these students' creativity, passion for writing and reading. So, to start with, I'll give that to you. Thank you. In the words of her teacher, this award goes to Maya Chrétien for her brilliant and keen mind. In class, her peers look to her for inspiration and support, which she is always happy to give. And everyone knows that if you've got the same answer as Maya, then you're good. Her work is impressively insightful and exceeds expectations every time, such as when she argued for Fate's role in Romeo and Juliet or analyzed the role of Faith in Elie Wiesel's Night. She is a hard worker with tremendous empathy and compassion for all, and it's been an absolute delight to be able to work with her. Congratulations, Maya. Our next winner is a grade 10 student who was described by both 9th and 10th grade teachers as a fantastic writer. She seeks feedback and uses it. She takes academic risks and succeeds. She participates in class fully. Congratulations to Ava Streed. Congratulations. Our third person is a young lady who's an exemplary student. She offers her thoughtful opinion during discussions, but is also willing to listen to others and learn from their wisdom. She is the best kind of leader, one who can lead as well as step back and support others when it is their opportunity to lead. She earned an A+ in grade 10 honors English, despite frequent absences due to her place on the ski team. Congratulations to Beckley Worcester. Congratulations. For our next person, in the words of his teacher, this recipient of the 11th grade English award earned the highest grade in his AP Literature course. He is diligent in his analysis of literature and meticulous in how he assimilates feedback and revises his writing. The foundation laid down by his conscientious work habits enables him to make the most of where his adventurous Aries energy takes him. He can generate ideas, corral them, and express them beautifully on paper while a timer is running. He can work in any group and jump into any project without inhibitions. This makes him a fun person to have in class and with whom to learn. In addition to his swoon-worthy thesis statements and ability to consume dense 19th century novels quickly and completely, this student is also a caring and compassionate member of the class community who is skilled at listening to others and drawing them into the conversation. It is my pleasure to give this award to Elliot Murray. So our next award winner rose to the top among a group of fantastic juniors who all got A+ in their English 10 class. Award goes to Maya Plaskovitz. And Tina McLaughlin is here to present to our senior. Hello.
Our English 12 award winner is a published author with a short story included in a professional anthology. She is the most sought-after peer editor in my class, and she was the only one who wanted grammar and mechanics to count for 20% of every essay grade. In addition to the 5 class texts that we read this semester in Women's Lit, she read 13 independent books. Some she adored, like The Song of Achilles, about which she wrote, "It destroyed me, pulled my pieces back together, then shattered me all over again. This book left such an impact on me that I literally did not read independently for days because nothing felt right. The love story, the tragedy, the quick-paced, smooth rhythm of this book, if I could make every single person I know read this book, I would. But also, no one should read it because I want to revel in it all by myself. No book has ever made me feel this way." And then on the other hand, there were some books she eviscerated, like one of my favorites, Their Eyes Were Watching God. I can't even share her comments here because I'm still recovering. Our English 12 award goes to Violet Masterson, who, in addition to taking Women's Lit honors, her senior year took advanced creative writing and explored screenwriting in TV and film productions. When I told Mr. Olson that Violet would be receiving the English 12 award, he replied, "Giving Violet Masterson an award for English is like giving Meryl Streep an Oscar. It's expected and always the right decision." She is an incredibly talented and funny writer who can take any criticism, understand it, and improve from it. She never takes anything personally. She knows her strengths and is constantly getting better. She's an absolute joy to collaborate with. What else can I add than Violet? I am confident that someday, soon, our future Keene High School students will be gushing about your writing, and everyone here will be proudly declaring that we knew you when. Come on down, Violet. Oh, shit!
Mr. Atkins will now present on behalf of the Physical Education Department.
On behalf of the Physical Education and Health Department, we'd like to present our departmental award to Mr. Owen Pelkey. Come on down. I saw him somewhere. His teachers wrote, "This is one of the few students here at Keene High School that could also moonlight as a staff member. He is a great leader, can delegate, and holds his peers and himself accountable. He started like any other Keene High student by taking health and phys ed as required, but branched out to also take our electives offered, including sports and games twice, adventure challenge, and even yoga. He has been a great student with a max effort and an incredibly positive attitude in all of his classes that he has been in. Owen Pelkey, you are more than deserving of this award. We in the Health and Physical Education Department wish you nothing but the best. Thank you, Owen. Thank you. Hold on a minute.
Next, on to the Athletic Department Awards. Mr. David Goldsmith and Mr. Bill Derry will present the Senior Scholar Athlete Awards.
Congratulations, class of 2022. Great achievement. There's no class that I'm aware of that had to live through a pandemic for the last 2 years, so you've done a marvelous job surviving. I have the honor of presenting the male senior scholar athlete. It's having the best as a coach. It's having the best combination of brains and brawn. It's presented annually to a senior boy and girl who participated in 2 or 3 sports during their sophomore, junior, and senior year, have had the highest accumulated scholastic average. In addition, the recipients must be have demonstrated acceptable behavior on and off the field and be self-disciplined and cooperative. And the gentleman that I will be giving this award to today fits that description admirably. With a 4.422, fourth in his class GPA, scholarship was not a question. I can't elaborate on that. That GPA does that. I can briefly elaborate on some of his career athletic successes. He was a 12-season athlete. 8 of those seasons, I had the pleasure of coaching him. He was a 4-year cross-country runner, a 4-year Nordic skier, and a 4-year spring track athlete. In cross-country, he placed 4th in the Division I cross-country championships, culmination of 4 years of constant improvement. His Nordic ski team, of which his father was the coach, and he was dedicated to his improvements. He won the Division I state champion skate. In spring track, he has the distinction of winning a number of races in the 2-mile. But above and beyond the mere winning of races, this last weekend at the Meet of Champions, he had the distinction, and I thought that this moment wouldn't come, and I was fearful that these last 2 athletes that I make presentations to, they would escape without doing me the honor of setting the records that in fact they have. A 28-year record in the 3200 was broken on Saturday, a 10-second improvement over his life best, which was already another 7 or 8 or 10 seconds improvement. So an enormous improvement over the final. He set a school record in the 3200. I'm delighted by the fact that he has done that, and he has one more meet this Saturday at the New England Championships to improve upon that. It gives me great pleasure to give this award to Jonathan Hills.
I'm going to invite our next recipient down, embarrass her like Mr. Atkins did. Mia Brown, come on down, Mia. Face your audience. There you go. All right. So I had the distinct pleasure of working with Mia for 9 seasons over 3 years, her freshman, sophomore, and junior year, cross-country, indoor track, outdoor track. She was an exceptional athlete. As a freshman, she earned varsity letters. She was on a relay team that set a school record and was Division I champions. Then she broke my heart. And I got the phone call last summer, said, Coach, I really, really want to do unified sports. And I said, wow. And so this year, she did something new. She was involved with unified soccer, basketball, and spring track. And as hard as it was to see Mia go, we were delighted to see her flourish in this new way. And she was just an exceptional partner in those 3 sports. Really showed her true personality and her lovely character. So it is my distinct honor to give this Scholar Athlete Award to Mia Brown.
Mrs. Shannon Summers and Mr. Stacy Messiah will present the Gene Mosley Leadership Award.
Should we call it out?
Yeah.
Eliza Mitchell, come on down.
That's what I.
Okay. Hello. You love this, don't you? All right. This is a tough one. All right. The Gene Mosley Award. Okay, awarded to a senior girl who shows outstanding effort, sportsmanship, and cooperation on and off the field and the court in 2 or 3 sports for a minimum of 3 years, including her senior year. One sport must be field hockey, basketball, or softball. That's it. All right. I'm gonna keep this brief because she knows how long-winded I can be. Okay. I couldn't find any other words to say, but you're well deserving of this award, Eliza. From the time you stepped foot in Keene High School, you've been a leader as a freshman. I know I tell people this story all the time. You coming in as a freshman, we had summer workouts, and I asked the girls, put down on the piece of paper what position you play, and this 8th grader, coming to be a 9th grader, put 1 through 5. The only person that put that, so that means she can play the 1 to the 5. And I said, oh, wait a minute. I asked her, no, pick one. She goes, no, Coach, I can play either one. All right, so that showed right then and there, leader skills, and she was ready to work hard. As time went on throughout the seasons, ups and downs, no matter what, this young lady continued to strive for greatness, whether it was her workouts, her work ethic, leading by example with all the teammates, even ones that struggled. She'll take them aside, help them out, try to help them improve. I had the pleasure to have her sister, Aubrey. Aubrey started working out. Liza was working out with her, okay, before practice. Half hour, 45 minutes, they're in the gym, in the weight room, okay, hard work and determination. This past year, her senior year, one of the best years she's ever had, although she came off an injury from soccer, which is great. I mean, not great, but she worked her way through it through preseason. All right, this young lady is a walking double-double, okay? Top 3 in the state, all right, you're looking at here for basketball, all right? Didn't make the All-Star game, but you are our MVP, okay? I'm gonna let you know that now. You did a great job the 4 years you were here, and you're going to Kobe Sawyer, all right? And she's gonna be playing there, D3, okay? So well-deserving award for this young lady, Eliza Mitchell.
I also had the pleasure of coaching Eliza on the soccer field for the last 2 years. To describe Eliza, I think the game where she broke her foot halfway through, at halftime, she's like, it hurts. I was like, hurt badly? Or she's like, I'll play through it. She went home, got an x-ray, it was broken. I think that just that effort and everything that she put into the field, she does off the field as well. She's a leader, and she is well deserving of this award. And, well, she'll be missed. So congratulations, Eliza.
All right. Thanks, Gary. Also, Mitchell. Thank you.
Mr. Matt Schmidt, Mr. Bill Derry, Mr. Ryan Bowden, and Ms. Leanne Batchelder will present the Gene Seaver Sportsmanship Awards.
This award is presented to the varsity senior boys and girls who demonstrated the most outstanding qualities of sportsmanship throughout their high school career. I've coached for 27 years, and I did a little math today. It's about 1,000 students. I had to figure it out because I don't think I've coached anyone kinder. Let that sink in for a minute. That's pretty profound. None were kinder. Few, if any, were more supportive of other teams or more respectful of officials. Really tremendous individual, Kira McLaughlin.
All right, great to see all the community here and families with their student athletes. This player embodies these qualities that I really look to in players: good person, good student, good teammate, and good player. I think on paper it's easy to do those things when times are good, but when there's challenges and conflict, as athletics can certainly teach us, that's when these things are really tough to show your true character. And this person had plenty of challenging opportunities and continued to rise to those. It was a pleasure to coach him, and I look forward to hearing. A coaching mentor of mine once said, I called him and said, hey, how'd your season go? He said, I'll let you know in 10 years. I look forward to hearing what Aiden Fouth is up to in 10 years. Funny enough, when he was in 6th grade, I was driving him back, him and his brother and some friends back from some soccer games up north. And it's not surprising that they were talking about the math club in the back seat. So anyway, Aiden, congrats, very deserving.
This recipient has shown excellent, exemplary sportsmanship on and off the field. He instills the love and respect for the game that he has dedicated so much of his time to. Ian Bergeron.
And Ms. Batchelor had a change in her second job shift, so she couldn't be here, but she did send this along. Katie Bauer, come on down. Your coach is right. First off, Coach Dan and I would like to give our apologies for not being able to make it tonight. We are so proud of this particular student and the woman she has become in this past year. The recipient of this award has participated in all 3 unified sports teams and has become a leader to her teammates and a teacher to the athletes she works so closely with. She has a way of making the students she works with feel confident in their abilities to perform and play. She is always cheering them on, and most importantly, she makes them laugh and smile. She never ceases to amaze us with her loving and caring personality, leadership skills and knowledge, and dance moves. Katie Bauer, congratulations. You absolutely deserve this, and we are so proud of you. You are going to go far. We will miss you, and you will always be a part of our unified family. Coach Dan and Coach Laney. Congratulations.
Mrs. Michelle Tiani and Mr. David Goldsmith will next present the Outstanding Senior Female and Male Athlete Awards.
All right, so I'll read the description first. The Outstanding Male and Female Athlete is awarded by a vote of the Awards Committee coaching staff and is presented to the Keene High School's Outstanding Female and Male Athlete. The criteria is at least 2 varsity sports in the junior and senior year. All New England, all state or national recognition is a criteria, along with being a strong team member, promoting positive school image in and out of school, both on and off the field. The senior athlete is a 12-season athlete. She's a leader on our field, in the classroom, and in her community. She's a strong advocate for physical activity and for growing the games that she loves. She would be my first pick on any team and partner for any competitive activity. She doesn't just work hard enough. She works as hard as needed to be exceptional. She epitomizes what it means to be an athlete, taking what little off-season she does have to strength train and run, though it's not her favorite thing to do, working on all aspects to be a strong, healthy, confident female athlete. On the field hockey team, her teammates unanimously voted her the defensive MVP. Coach Aldefer, her lacrosse coach, describes her as being tough when needed, but incredibly kind and inclusive, establishing a culture the lacrosse team wants to carry forward. Next year, she will continue her athletic career playing both field hockey and lacrosse, and I'm sure finding her way onto the ice sometimes. At Colby Sawyer, we're also pursuing a career in nursing. This year's Female Outstanding Athlete of the Year is Claire Stroshine.
So I had the unique distinction 3 years ago to present this award to the brother of this year's recipient. That sort of gives it away, certainly to the recipient. I've coached for 40 years at Keene High School, and over that time, you always look for the best. I presented Jonathan Hills here a few moments ago, and he is one of my very, very best. And he had a teammate, and together they were an incredible tandem. They ran cross country, they ran indoor or Nordic track, and then outdoor. They won championships together, they won individual championships. They were truly remarkable young men. This year's recipient is the Outstanding Senior Male Athlete, and for me, he's the outstanding athlete of my coaching career, and I don't say that lightly. He was the most valuable runner in the 2021 cross-country season. He was a co-captain for the last 3 seasons with somebody named Jonathan Hills, so it was a pretty good 1-2 tandem. He was undefeated in the 2020 cross-country season, denied the opportunity to run in the Division I state championship, what I believe he could very well have won due to the COVID situation. And this last year, in 2021, he won the Division I cross-country championship and was second in the Meet of Champions. This indoor season, where NHIA had canceled the championship season, he nevertheless ran. He was ranked nationally number 4 in the 1,000 his junior year. This last indoor season, he was ranked number 1 in both the 1,000 and the 1,500 and qualified for the Foot Locker 1,600 in New York City, of which he did run. This spring track season has been unique unto itself, because for years we've spotted records, and Jonathan, he did his job, he got his record, and that was a long-awaited record. This young man broke a record that had stood for the last 41 years. He ran a 4:16.74 in winning the 1600 2 weeks ago in the Division I championship, and a little more than 30 minutes later came back to win the 800, which is something that has never been done by an athlete that I've had the opportunity to coach, and a number have tried. And the unique thing about that double win was that he won the second race by 1/100th of a second. And I don't know how he got himself to that finish line, but where there's a will, there's a way, and he always had a will. This last Saturday, he was on the second placing 4x400 relay team, of which last year they set the school record that had been a 12-year record, and they broke it again this year and have one more opportunity at the New Englands. And as I said, he tied that record, that 41-year record, to the 100th of a second. He has one more opportunity at the New England Championships this Saturday to outright break it. And I don't want to put any pressure on him, or more than I already have. He's been a marvel to coach, a delight. He will enter the Marines when he leaves Keene High School. He gave us his best, and I believe he'll give them his best. Torrin Kindop.
Mrs. Tiani and Mr. Peter Runez will present the James Lincoln Sportsmanship Awards.
Hi again. The James Lincoln Leadership Awards are presented to the boys and girls who have demonstrated the most outstanding qualities of leadership throughout their high school career. I have the pleasure of coaching this female athlete since she was in kindergarten. I have watched her grow as an athlete and as a teammate. She has been a member of not only the field hockey team, but also the ice hockey and the lacrosse teams. She is a 4-year varsity starter for the field hockey team and was a natural leader. All of her teammates look up to her and admire her, and they have often said that the team feeds off of her energy and her competitiveness. Continuing her field hockey career at Ithaca College, this year's female recipient of the Jim Lincoln Leadership Award is Eliza Bolero. Unfortunately, Eliza is not able to be here tonight. She is working, so I will bring the award to her.
Austin Morris, come on down. So I've known Austin Morris for over 3 years now. As the head Keene High School wrestling team, we could not have had the success without Austin's leadership. True leadership is about setting the example for your teammates and fellow students to follow. As a team captain, he was a New England placer, a New Hampshire state champion, and earned multiple varsity letters in baseball and football. More importantly, Austin excelled in academics and was always there to help his fellow teammates and students to be their best. It's an honor to present Austin Morris with the James Lincoln Leadership Award.
Now, Mr. William Derry and Mr. David Goldsmith will present the Class of '64 Harold Drew Memorial Track Awards.
So the Harold Drew Memorial Boys and Girls Track Awards is in the name of Harold Drew, who was both a Keene High School principal in the late 1930s and 1940s, as well as a Keene High School track coach. He coached into the 1950s, after which Jack Mays came in 1949 and took over the track program. At some point, and I don't know what that point was, there was a Harold Drew award that was given. I received that award in 1970, some time ago. And then when I returned a little more than 10 years later to take over the track and cross-country programs from Jack Mays, there was no evidence of any of the awards that had been given out through that 10-year interim from when I graduated until I came to coach. For the last 38 years, there was no Drew Award. 2 years ago, Mr. Atkins said that he received from a member of the class of 1964 a question about the Drew Award, and when he found that we no longer gave it, he said, "That's a gift now from the class of 1964. So from here on, there will be a Harold Drew Track Award, and it is awarded to the boy and girl athlete who best personifies the qualities of good sportsmanship, good character, both on and off the field, includes both indoor and outdoor track teams, and it does have a component of excellence in performing in track and field. That's something that obviously is a component to it. I've read many of the statistical things that would support the awarding of this award for the gentleman who's going to receive it, so I won't repeat those. Everything that I said moments ago about the outstanding male athlete carries over, and he's a wonderful young man. I wish him the best. It's terrible to lose him. And he's going again to the Marines, and I hope that he has the best career, safest, provides this country with as much support as he gave Keene High School. Torin Kindop.
I have the privilege of giving out the Harold Drew Award for our female recipient, Hannah Shepard. Why don't you come on down so we can embarrass you? Come on down. So in my college recommendation letter I wrote for Hannah, that I was absolutely struck when I met her as an 8th grader by how humble and kind she was. And that's remained true for over 4 years. Words that immediately come to mind are humility, kindness, generosity, and team-oriented. She certainly aces the test for character. She's also an exceptional athlete. She's a Division I All-Star in cross-country, captain of a state championship team in cross-country. She's the top 8 fastest in all time in multiple events. Top 3 in some, top 4 in others, top 8. And so I could just 6 to 8 different events where she's on our record board. She just qualified to compete this weekend in the New England Championships in the 1,600 meters. We wish her great luck. Hannah Shepard.
Mr. Atkins will now present the NHIAA 12-season athlete awards.
I'm going to ask Aiden to help me. Thank you. A 12-season athletic award is presented by the New Hampshire Interscholastic Athletic Association to any New Hampshire high school student athlete who completes a total of 12 seasons over 4 years. The NHIA did include sports and seasons that were postponed due to COVID restrictions. The award winner can have no training rule violations. It recognizes the dedication, hard work, and commitment that it takes to be a true student athlete at the high school level. I think what I'll do is I'll call the students down in groups of 4. So I'll call 4 names, those students come down, and then we can congratulate them, and then I'll call the next group. I'm going to go alphabetically. Jessica Ogg, Emma Burr, Sam Dodson, Sophia Guardiano. Come on down. The next group, please. Alexandra Hebert, Jonathan Hills, Rebecca Holland, and Torin Kindop. And the final group of 5. Abigail Martin, Marie Prock, Hannah Shepard, Claire Stroshine, Nicholas Tondras. Come on down. Thank you and congratulations. I'm going to ask Aiden to help me again, please. Each year, the New Hampshire Interscholastic Athletic Association recognizes high school seniors who have achieved a state scholar athlete status, typically at an assembly in March in Concord. This past year, this assembly was postponed due to COVID restrictions. Keene High School would like to recognize these students at this time. Seniors must have maintained at least a B+ average while participating in at least 2 varsity sports. As I read the names, please come forward to receive your certificate from the NHAA and Aiden. Again, I'm going to do these alphabetically. Please hold your applause to the end. I think I'll just go through the list. We'll keep Aiden busy. Here you go, Aiden. Good luck. Jessica Ogg, Elizabeth Bellero, come on down. Kieran Barnard, Ian Bergeron, Dom Carbonaro, Madeline Goldberg, Sophia Guardiano, Anna Hennigan, Jonathan Hills, Elizabeth Hines, Rebecca Holland, Torin Kindop, Noah Kress, Alexandra Kruchihovla, Abby Martin, Kira McLaughlin, Eliza Mitchell, Austin Morris, Sam Murray, Tanner Payne, Matthew Pete, Justin Pera, Nina Preby, Marie Prock, Alexandra Smith, Claire Stroshine, Nick Tondras, Jasmine Warner Dumond. Congratulations.
Outstanding Underclass Athletic Awards. We'll award each grade, one grade at a time. For 9th grade, Mr. Bill Derry and Mr. Ryan Bowden.
Corinne Kinson, come on down. Corinne is an absolute standout in cross country. She was second team all Division I as a freshman, and she made the meet of champions in Nordic skiing. Very bright future ahead for this young lady. Corinne Kinson, congratulations.
This freshman male athlete played 3 varsity sports as a freshman: soccer, basketball, and baseball. He was also 3rd team All-State in baseball. Fitch Hennessy.
For 10th grade, Mr. Bill Derry and Mr. Matt Schmidt.
Ahoy, come on down. Ella is a standout in 3 sports: cross-country running, Nordic skiing, and spring track. She was the 5th runner on a state championship team in cross-country. Also was the 4th place finisher in the U16's Northeast Region Championship in Nordic skiing, and a multi-event athlete in spring track. Congratulations, Ella.
All right, I like that from Coach Derry. So we'll bring Isaac Nelson on down just to embarrass him as well. All right. Right here in the hot seat. Talented, humble, hardworking are a few words I can think of to describe Isaac. Pleasure to coach, real joy. His leadership and confidence really started to come out, blossom throughout the season, in a challenging season, no less, but it was really great to see. And I remember, I don't know if it was 5, 6 years old, coaching Isaac in soccer over on the fields at Keene State, and it was just this big grin, just such a joy to watch, a big smile, and while he was playing, same smile we're seeing right now. So I wish him best of luck in everything he does.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats. Yeah.
For 11th grade, Mrs. Michelle Tiani and Mr. Ryan Bowden.
Thought you were gonna make me give up that one. Sorry. All right. This athlete excelled at the varsity level on both the field hockey and lacrosse teams. She's a strong competitor, generous teammate, and a highly skilled player. On the lacrosse team, she was voted captain by her teammates, and her coach, Sarah Alderfer, described her as a highly skilled player who elevates the players around her. Under her leadership, Coach Alderfer has seen her offense evolve from individual players to a cohesive and effective unit. On the field hockey team, she is a tough defensive midfielder, often defending the strongest player on the opposing team. This hard work earned her the 1st team All-State this past season. This versatility in her sport makes her extremely valuable to her teams. She knows both sides of the ball and can anticipate what's to come. I am so proud and honored to award the Most Outstanding Junior Athlete Award to Gwenny Wallier.
The outstanding junior male athlete. This athlete has played varsity baseball, basketball, and I believe golf as well, although he has yet to challenge me on the course. I've had the privilege of coaching this player since he was 14, and I can say that he's been our starting right fielder in baseball, Jack Randu.
Next, Mr. Sam Timmer and Mr. Jack Rindu will present the KHS Student Athlete Leadership Council's Superfan Award.
For those of you who don't know, the Student Athletic Leadership Council, also known as SELC, deals with, pep rallies, themes for games, Spirit Week, all that sort of stuff, and we give out a Superfan Award. So the Student Athletic Leadership Superfan Award is given to that student who has been a visible, positive, and enthusiastic supporter for Keene High School athletic teams at home and away athletic games. This person, he's always the loudest, always brings all the energy to all the games. Every athlete loves having him there. Without further ado,
the SALC Superfan of the Year Award goes to Gage McGirt.
Mom, Dad.
Thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate the accomplishments of these remarkable students. I am honored to be among such multi-talented people, and it's been a privilege to be your Master of Ceremonies tonight. Thank you to all the teachers, staff, and families who have supported all of us this year. Special thanks to my parents and brothers who have been there for me throughout all 4 years of Keene High. And finally, please join me in congratulating tonight's award recipients.
Thank you, Aiden. Really well done. In closing, congratulations to all the award winners. I'd like the award winners just to think for a minute. When you receive an award, it makes you feel pretty good. It's nice to be recognized. But there's also a lot of people behind that award. Parents, siblings, friends, teachers, coaches. Take a minute and thank those people that helped you get here, where you are right now. And finally, please join us for a reception in the LGIA for some light refreshments. Out the door to your left. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you.